Boxing. The sweet science where big egos and even bigger punches collide in a whirlwind of sweat, strategy, and a fair share of smack talk. But in the ring, the universe sometimes lands its own punch. That's right, karma isn't just for your ex. It's alive and well here. Today we're diving into moments when boxers got served a steaming plate of instant karma, faster than a Mike Tyson knockout. Ready for some jaw-dropping payback? Grab your mouthguard because if karma had gloves, it'd be undefeated. At first, we have Adrian Broner versus Marcos Maidana, a fight that not only showcased Maidana's relentless power, but also served as a sobering moment of karma for Broner. Adrian Broner came into this bout riding high on a wave of success, having been touted as the next big star in boxing, often comparing himself to Floyd Mayweather Jr. His brash persona, complete with excessive trash-talking and a disregard for his opponents, made him a polarizing figure in the sport. Broner's confidence bordered on arrogance as he strutted into the ring, expecting to add another easy victory to his record. However, Marcos Maidana was not one to be intimidated by Broner's antics. From the opening bell, Maidana pressed forward with unyielding aggression, landing heavy shots that immediately put Broner on the defensive. The turning point came in the second round when Maidana landed a devastating left hook that sent Broner crashing to the canvas for the first time in his career. The shock was palpable. Broner, who had been so sure of his invincibility, was suddenly faced with the reality that he was in a fight he might not win. Maidana continued to dominate, knocking Broner down again in the 8th round and battering him throughout the match. Broner, who had mocked and belittled his opponents in the past, found himself on the receiving end of a relentless assault, unable to match Maidana's power and determination. The unanimous decision in Maidana's favor was a clear message. Broner's arrogance had led him to underestimate his opponent, and in doing so, he got a brutal taste of karma. The fight was a reminder that in boxing, respect for the sport and your opponent is paramount, and those who forget that lesson often pay the price in the ring. At number 2, we have the controversial bout between Victor Ortiz and Floyd Mayweather Jr., a fight that became a textbook example of instant karma in the ring. Victor Ortiz, known for his aggressive style, was determined to dethrone Mayweather, who was undefeated and widely regarded as one of the greatest defensive fighters in boxing history. As the fight progressed, Ortiz grew frustrated by Mayweather's elusive defense and sharp counterpunching. In the 4th round, Ortiz, in a moment of desperation, unleashed an intentional headbutt, hitting Mayweather squarely on the face. The act was blatant and unsportsmanlike, leading the referee to immediately pause the fight and deduct a point from Ortiz. If you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth boxing analyses and thrilling fight recaps. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Returning to the action, Ortiz's frustration led him to an apology, embracing Mayweather in the center of the ring. However, what happened next became one of the most talked-about moments in boxing. As Ortiz continued to apologize, he dropped his guard, seemingly assuming the fight was still on hold. Mayweather, on the other hand, seized the opportunity. With a quick left hook followed by a powerful right hand, Mayweather knocked Ortiz out cold, ending the fight in dramatic fashion.
Defend yourself at all times.
Ortiz was apologizing, and Mayweather...
The knockout was controversial, with many questioning whether Mayweather's actions were in the spirit of fair play. However, from a strict boxing perspective, Ortiz's initial breach of conduct set the stage for his downfall. His unsportsmanlike headbutt not only cost him a point, but also his focus, leaving him vulnerable at the worst possible moment. The fight served as a stark reminder that, in boxing, lapses in judgment and respect can lead to swift and unforgiving consequences. Ortiz's actions triggered an immediate and harsh response, proving that karma can strike quickly and decisively in the ring. At number 3, we have Prince Naseem Hamed versus Marco Antonio Barrera, a fight that delivered a harsh lesson in humility. and marked the beginning of the end for one of boxing's most flamboyant figures. Prince Naseem Hamed, known for his flashy entrances, unorthodox style, and supreme confidence, had become a global superstar. His persona was larger than life, and his knockout power had made him one of the most feared featherweights in the world. Hamed often entered the ring with an air of invincibility, his arrogance on full display as he danced and taunted his opponents. However, on the night of April 7, 2001, Hamed faced Marco Antonio Barrera, a gritty and determined Mexican fighter with a reputation for being a relentless warrior. From the start of the fight, it was clear that Barrera had come prepared to dismantle Hamed's aura of invincibility. Barrera's disciplined approach and technical precision were the perfect antidote to Hamed's wild, unpredictable style.
Boxing, not just waiting in, gets to the body, wobbles nails with a back and forth, 57, 3 rounds apiece. When Marco Antonio Barrera opens up.
That's what Barrera is doing. He's pacing himself.
Barrera with a right to the belly.
Let's fight it like Barrera doing.
As the fight progressed, Barrera systematically outboxed Hamed, landing clean shots and avoiding the counterpunches that had felled so many others. Hamed, who had often relied on his power and reflexes to overwhelm opponents, found himself outclassed and unable to impose his will on Barrera. The most symbolic moment came in the final round when Barrera, in a display of dominance, shoved Hamed's head into the turnbuckle, a move that underscored just how one-sided the fight had become. In the end, Barrera won by unanimous decision, handing Hamed his first and only professional defeat. For Hamed, who had often shown little respect for his opponents, the fight was a humbling experience. His arrogance and overconfidence had been met with a resounding defeat, serving as a powerful reminder that in boxing, no amount of bravado can substitute for skill, discipline, and respect for one's opponent. The loss to Barrera marked the beginning of the end for Hamed's career at the top level, a stark example of how quickly karma can turn the tide in the ring. At number 4, we have Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 2, a fight that showcased the dramatic turn of events that can unfold when a fighter's arrogance meets its match. Deontay Wilder, known for his formidable punching power and confident demeanor, entered the rematch with Tyson Fury with high expectations. Wilder had been vocal about his belief in his superiority and the inevitability of regaining his WBC heavyweight title from Fury, whom he had previously fought to a controversial draw. The pre-fight build-up was intense, with Wilder making numerous bold statements about his plans to demolish Fury and reclaim his title. He even hinted at excuses for any potential failure, suggesting that his loss would be attributed to external factors rather than a shortcoming in his skills. This brash attitude seemed to set the stage for a dramatic clash. When the rematch took place on February 22, 2020, it was clear from the outset that Wilder's confidence was misplaced. Fury, who had been working tirelessly on his strategy and preparation, dominated the fight from the first round. Fury's aggressive approach and improved technique quickly overwhelmed Wilder, with the British heavyweight landing powerful punches and showcasing superior ring intelligence.
That's why he's trying to be more aggressive.
There's a right hand by Fury! Fury coming forward! Fury pressing the action! There's a shot, Mike!
The turning point came in the third round when Fury knocked Wilder down with a crushing right hand. From there, Fury continued to control the bout, eventually forcing Wilder's corner to throw in the towel in the 7th round. The fight ended with Fury securing a decisive victory and reclaiming the WBC heavyweight title. Wilder's overconfidence and dismissive attitude had been met with a thorough and punishing defeat. His failure to prepare adequately and his overestimation of his own abilities resulted in a resounding loss, serving as a stark reminder that in boxing, arrogance can quickly lead to downfall. Fury's performance and victory underscored the harsh reality of the sport, where preparation and respect for one's opponent are crucial for success. And there you have it, 4 unforgettable moments where boxers faced instant karma in the ring. Each of these fights serves as a powerful reminder that in boxing, overconfidence, disrespect, and unsportsmanlike conduct often come with a steep price. Whether it's a brash attitude or a lack of preparation, the ring has a way of balancing the scales in the most dramatic fashion. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Which of these moments did you find the most shocking or impactful? Did we miss any memorable instances of instant karma in boxing? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thrilling boxing content and stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next round.